Going live now. So hot.
In your room?
Take off my...
How does your tower have fans and stuff and you don't? Okay, hold on, I'm sharing
And no one comes up and fans you.
Oh, how I feel about this Facebook live stream.
Yeah, I mean, we could get off of it. I'd rather keep it on YouTube because the Facebook I don't think is... We could always share it.
It's an interesting platform. I don't know. I deal in the paradigm of multiple...
Yeah.
But some would say I need to go to Mix.
Did you post directly to your wall?
Oh,
I just shared.
to the...
It says salt to your podcast is live.
I checked this time. I was a little drunk last time.
Oh, which reminds me, I'm not drinking enough. Up top again.
So if the milk's flat,
AV, Tommy.
is it a white Russian or a flat Russian?
Oh my god. AV, Tommy had this really good cheers when no one could think of anything. He would always just be like this, really like stoic and be like, strength and honor. And everybody be like, strength and honor. Chink.
What if I'm dishonorable? That doesn't apply to me.
Yeah, you're not.
Honorable bastard.
You have this facade, but everybody that knows you knows you're a nice boy.
No one needs to know.
You're the goodest boy. Oh, we're on stream. Shoot. You're a villain. The villainous of villains.
Don't
The
break
dark
kayfabe,
prince.
brother. We're working. We're not shooting here.
We're working. Don't break.
This is a shoot, brother.
I know. We almost did a curtain call. I'm sorry. Look at me with my wrestling references.
Look at you. You're fucking marked right now.
I still want Kairi Sane to defect. I want her to leave so bad.
Speaking of wrestling, have you watched the wrestling and keeping in the family or fighting with the family?
Yeah, well, it's fighting for my. It's the documentary about Paige when she.
Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah,
but
it's like a.
It's a biopic. Sorry, it's a
What?
biopic.
Yeah, it's a biopic. But
Who's
no, I
getting
have not
interrogated?
seen
Who peed the bedroom?
Well, I don't know, but
okay.
Yo, Commander, time for you to intro the episode.
It's just senseless banner, and we hit him with a copyrighted theme song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send it away.
Oh, we can't have that going live.
All right.
All right. It's fine.
Hey,
It's
everybody.
whatever.
I'm gonna point to this and be like, tonight's episode is brought to you by Voodoo
Everybody's
Ranger
up.
from New Belgium Brewery. Thank you.
Thanks, Voodoo
We are
Ranger.
Salt to Your Podcast doing a remote, and we are part of the Soundcasting Network here in Seattle, Washington. This is phoning it in, episode 7? Oh my god.
Yep.
7 Bevan, hashtag the lost.
There's no T at the end of that.
The loss.
There you go.
Thank you.
Magic Jake is proving that. Anyways,
Yeah.
welcome to Phoning In Podcast. That was a bunch of nonsense. I made someone else try to do the intro, and he looked very lost. But anyways, this is the podcast where
I'm a lost boy.
we barely make the minimum, and we do quality content for people to watch. Thank you for the 8 viewers watching us. It's probably pointless, but if you have anything
Can
you
you
want to...
hear us all?
Yeah. We figured out some kinks. Discord was doing weird shit. They rolled out a new feature today, which is server video. For those who are, imprisoned through work from home, you now have several different options to keep in touch with your friends and family. Some would say Facebook Messenger video. Some would say Zoom video. Now Discord has joined the fray of allowing this video chat on this kind of multiple scale. The way we did it was kind of really hacky, like a year ago, or not a year ago, like months ago. But with the everlasting COVID-19 crisis, everyone's getting real smart and trying to figure out how to
Wicked smart.
keep everyone connected without infecting people. But unfortunately, not a lot of people can go outside still and find a lot of money. But for my co-hosts who decided to ramble with me, I'll talk to the one with the red hair. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, it's me, Sage. Back. What? No, what?
This way.
Oh, okay. I see what you're pointing at.
Sage
I
is
get
being
it.
soloed. That doesn't work.
Wait, what? You can find me at Sagefell on Twitter and Twitch, and on Facebook at Sagefell_model, and same with Instagram. Were we talking about what we're playing, or are we doing that after this round?
We'll do it after it. We'll just throw your social media cultures out there and make sure people get you and read what you're eating at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool. Then I guess wherever direction it goes.
You can't really point in a direction. You just have to call them out visually.
The brownest man in the group.
Oh, here we
You know
are.
what the funny thing about that is? I'm not that much darker than VonShady. Like,
You're pretty dark. I'm pale for it.
I'm
but you're
pale
dark
for a
compared to
half
me.
black boy, so you know. Even just compared to my 100% blood sister, like people look at us, they're like, "Oh, she's like significantly darker than you." I'm like, I know, chill out. But this is at loudnbrown. I am at loudnbrown on Twitter and Instagram. I am gross deaf on PS4 if you want to definitely lose at COD BR, or if you want to get bodied at Street Fighter. People rage quitting on me with VonShady, I started playing Armika again. You know, in Street Fighter 5, who's
I'm
like
looking at you. I see you.
Yeah.
I acknowledge you.
It's like my third best character, and people are rage quitting on me because I'm too sweet.
Oh, you want to go? You want to go old school, new school right here. Anyways,
and that's it. Follow me, like, and subscribe. I don't have a subscribe. I don't really go on Twitch. If you want to see what I'm up to professionally, I am at loudnbrown.com. That's all my design stuff. I just updated. I got a whole new bracket of just food and beverage graphic design, and I work with it's a lot of fun stuff. Oh, I got to put the freaking bonus round stuff in there.
Yeah. You're meeting creative director and graphic director of bonus round.
Bonus round, yeah.
And then his musical careers. You're not gonna plug your bands.
Yeah, those are becoming more just photos of the band. Like, you know, when we do really big shows, like, don't get me wrong, I'm an okay designer, but recently we've been hitting up like local artists to do like screen printed, like graphic design, like veterans to do our posters. Because, you know, we're not playing Barboza and Chop Suey anymore. We're pretty much playing Numos every time.
Because you're on isolation mode.
Yeah, we're at isolation. But the last couple shows, one of the bartenders at Numos, she blasted on Facebook. She's like, "We're basically coworkers because you play Numos all the time," because she's a bartender there. I'm like, that's weird. I never thought about it like that. But we play there like 4 to 6 times a year.
Regulars.
We're regulars, and that's like to the maniacs at home that are listening to this that don't know about Seattle, Washington. Numos is a very solid, like 400 to 600 person venue, like medium size, really good for local bands, a little small for national acts, but good for like indie bands. Put it this way, like if like a metalcore band or a grindcore band is huge, they play at Numos.
That's where Picture Destroyer was, like, fucking
exactly, right?
It's tight.
You know, because me and VonShady, our genres don't really play 1,000-person venues. We're just not. It's not that kind of music. Can you imagine like 2,000 people at a Big Destroyer show?
It would be so quick. It would only last 45 minutes because that's their discography. What?
Vic asked. Vic asked what was in the box in the back, so I was just putting it on screen for Vic.
What's in the box?
It's a special edition Art Masquerade designer collection, Meg. I happened to just walk in. They had one left, and I was like, my wallet coughed as I paid for it.
Who was
good.
the voice actress? That wasn't Mini Driver. Who was it?
What?
Who's Meg's voice actress?
Google is a thing.
Yeah. Whatever. But that's my intro, and I'm gonna shoot it down to the man with all of the answers. He is the Dark Prince of Delridge. He is the bad boy LaCroix drinker. No, I got no other surnames.
Man, you just fucked up all my fucking AKAs. Man, you're getting soft, getting weak.
I'm getting weak. But anyway, I'm gonna kick this down to the person with the freaking Bullet Club shirt.
Yo, this is VonShady. I was MIA for it's been a week or 2 weeks.
1 week.
One week.
Just 1 week.
Because I fucked up my PC. So I'm not that smart when it comes to computers, is what I found out. So
not wicked smart.
Not that smart. But anyways, it's VonShady. You can find me pretty much anywhere on social media as VonShady. It's probably gonna be me being drunk asshole on social media. Fine. It disappoints my family constantly. But
you're living.
I'm running the show right now. As you can see, I have a very central fireplace for all the e-girls.
And you got the RGB.
I got the RGB. Like, look at this. It's RGB. This case right here, 65 pounds of pure computer pleasure. It's tight.
Always more than both my dogs.
It's almost half your weight, my buddy.
I know. I'm a small boy. I don't take a whole lot.
I'm a small boy too. I just weighed myself. I'm 135.
You bitch.
I'm heavier than you. That's fucked up.
Derek
really?
is the lightest weight in our group. Literally both ways.
I gained a shit ton of weight because of depression.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, I'm just like running and exercising every day through this quarantine.
I mean, that's something.
I'm back up to 3 pull-ups.
3 pull-ups?
Yeah, these don't count. These are bullshit.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get out of solo. I'm running the show tonight. Hopefully, y'all enjoy this. Anyways, what's everyone been playing?
We can kick it back to the Scarlet Queen of pups.
What does that even mean?
She's got red hair, and she's the queen of pups.
Okay.
All
I thought
right.
you were gonna do something.
So I was playing some Last of Us. Trying to get through it very slowly because it's.
Oh, did you never finish it?
Was it the first time? Wait, the first time?
Yeah, I'm still on my first playthrough.
Oh,
it's on PS4, so I don't play it as often.
Got it.
Because it's not my PS4. So I enjoy it. It's actually, I had to put it on easy. I had it on medium or normal. I had it on normal, and I kept dying a lot because functionality of that game's not typical for what I'm used to. So there's certain like buttons I keep messing up, and so instead of doing like the melee and switching to my gun, I'll like do things backwards, or I'll like
it takes some getting used to. I know exactly what you're talking about. I had some learning curves when I started that game too, but I got really used to it at the end. I became. It makes sense the way they did the button layout. You know how? Hey, VonShady, what game was it? There was a shooter on like the old school Xbox. I forget if it was Black or it was another game.
Time Splitters.
But there was a game that refused to do the button layout that Halo did, because a lot of them just followed suit because it was so popular. And because of that, they were successful. If you follow the button layout of Halo, everybody plays like that. And this one didn't let you adjust it as much. And it was infuriating to play. Like the melee button was different, and the way you looked, like everything about it was kind of janky, and people would
was
like
it made
complain
by
about
like a popular studio or like some weird third party?
I think it was a third party. The popular ones were big enough to let you change your button layout. It was a smaller shooter, and I think because of that, it wasn't successful. But you know,
the craziest like customization I've ever seen on a game was Unreal Championship, aka Unreal Champion or Unreal Tournament 2, I think, or 1. Anyways, that had 100% full button custom layout. You could customize what every fucking button did. So like,
Oh, that's
I
nice.
had like my actual ABXY buttons do movement control. Like it was fucking weird because I play Southpaw because I'm left-handed. So I would do all my aiming and shit. But if I
I
wanted to
keep
do,
forgetting that.
yeah, you should have saw how crazy my fucking Unreal Championship button layout was because I would do something stupid weird where Y would do a double jump, and then like I played the robot class, which allowed you like better jump abilities, and I would do my dive jumps by like having my controls all fucking weird. So like for me to weapon switch was actually a pain in the ass out of the whole. What up,
Oh,
Matt?
hey, Matt Slots.
Going.
What up? So I like little things like that where different developers get to kind of say what's up to each other. For example, I think it was Halo 3 or Halo 4 when Call of Duty started getting some steam. Call of Duty had a slightly different button layout, and they made a mode in Halo that was almost exactly the COD buttons. And I think they named it like veteran or soldier button layout, and I was like, that's cool. You did that just for your buddies, and you know the game industry. So many of those people have worked at different studios. It was like a tip of the hat. It's like, hey, we see you. Here's for the crossover fans, and even in COD, I remember because in Halo, melee is a button, and in COD, melee was a thumbstick. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
and
how
I
it
think
is
in
right now.
COD you can switch it to the Halo layout and have your button be a melee. So they heard each other. They're like, here for the Halo to COD fans. I think that's dope.
Yeah, it's very interesting trying to go from COD to Halo right now. So I bought the Master Chief Collection.
Oh shit!
For a PC.
Where everybody takes like 30 bullets.
It's fucking weird trying to go back to that game. So the Master Chief Collection, if anyone is at a loss, if you know the Halo series, Halo released, pre-released and remastered Halo Recon. We'll go chronological order, or like canonical order. Halo Recon all the way to I think Halo 3, maybe 4. And so you get to see all the game systems in front of you, and then you get to see how some stuff gets adapted. So like you get to see like all the different control schemes, the different like game mechanics, and how like Halo Recon different from Halo 1 different from 2, so forth and so on. So that's what I should do. Well, I bought Halo Master Chief Collection. My brother in Germany, who's immunodeficient, can't really do much, and he's like a broke college dude. So big brother Andrew bought him a piece. 650 euro, which is fucking expensive. But it was self-complete, and he's been gaming off of a ThinkPad Lenovo with no graphics card. So I figured I would help him out because I have a big boy. Make sure that he would not be bored because he literally can't go outside right now. Fucking die. So me and him are trying to get through Halo 1 campaign, and we fucking fell off before I broke my PC. But I think I'll have to jump back onto that. But man, it's so fucking weird trying to play I'm used to playing Destiny 2 right now, and I picked up a pod, and they're roughly within the same realm. But going back to Halo 1, drastically, is fucking up how I play that game so hard. So
I keep forgetting that Halo had so much gameplay involved with the grenade.
Yeah, it's very dependent on the synergy of stuff, and it makes sense with what it led to with Destiny. The Destiny series is you gotta pop the shield, and you pop the shield, then you can get to the. But there's weapons that are very specific to pop shields, and then there's weapons that are supposed to be damaging. So that legacy of a two bullet system in that sense, made it possible. I mean, you kind of see it with Call of Duty with body armor, and then actual physical health. It's a very interesting on how games right now are doing their health system. Red Dead Redemption has their own stuff. Whatever the games games health very differently from one game to another.
I can use paladins to Overwatch in a sense.
Okay. Chime in.
So Overwatch has health packs or healers, and very minimal characters self-heal. Paladins, every character, if you are away from being, if you're not hit for a certain amount of time, if you take no damage, you will self-heal.
Oh wow.
And there's healers.
Oh, almost seeing a crack with
I know. He got a burrito.
Did you just get a burrito delivery?
How does that ass? You're quiet if you're speaking. We can't hear you.
Oh, I was on mute. Yeah, I had a burrito delivery.
Nice.
Oh wow. Yep. From who?
From good old Chipotle.
Oh, okay.
The white girl burrito never ceases to amaze me. I'm just
saying, you're in an area that you could probably get better burritos, but that's fine.
I didn't have to pay for this one, so I'll take what I can get.
That's true.
Hey. But yeah, with like health systems, it's very interesting between games. And then the
like Call of Duty Hardcore, it's just like you die.
you take 2 bullets and you die, or Escape from Tarkov.
You take 2 bullets and you die. It's like, oh, do you self heal? It's like, no. Why would you self heal? You're just bloody now.
The most complicated health system that I had to deal with is where they start giving limbs health points. So you'll see.
Oh my god!
In like very in-depth RPGs, Escape from Tarkov, Stone Shard. Those are the 2 recent games that like you have to literally stop your bleeding. You have to bandage up, and then you have to. Damn it, Matt Slots! Don't shame me. Don't shame me. I did not buy this food. It was given to me for free. I'm gonna take that to the bank. Well, what I was trying to get at is health systems get really complicated to the point where, some games you get, a general basis of health points, and then some games get minute and finite where, each limb has a health point, and if the limb gets fucking killed, you have to, like, put it on a splint and heal it up and shit like that, so it gets really hard depending on what games you play. But then there's, like, certain games like Call of Duty where, you take 2 shots and you die. And I was playing Destiny 2 today, and in their PvP, like, health or PvP playlist, they did a very tactical custom playlist for the week where essentially shield doesn't really do much, and then when you get railed by a gun, you get like 2, maybe 3 hits, and then you die. So there's some give and take for things.
Isn't your favorite thing whenever you walk out of spawn and you get one-shotted?
So great. It's just so much effort for getting destroyed in a very small amount.
You're like, I'm running. Nope.
I'm here. Hooray. Let's say, you playing Last of Us?
I was playing Last of Us. We played one of the because is it 4 chapters? So we got through what's the queer one? With the pictures.
Zoe. No. Fuck it, it's something to do with life. Life is Strange.
Yeah, Life is Strange. So we did so I think we're halfway done with the game now. And then we started realizing, or we weren't sure if certain things we did in the previous were absolute. Like if we said to do this, it was going to change the whole course, or if it didn't matter which way we said it. And they would say things to us in the 3rd chapter that were referencing the 1st chapter, and we're like, should we redo the 1st chapter? I started looking things up because I was like, oh no, we told her to not go to the cops. Is this a bad thing? Is this okay? Is she gonna kill herself again? Is there a way to stop her? So
that's good. I think I played maybe chapter 1 of Life is Strange. I never really got to go in.
So yeah, your decisions throughout the game will affect each chapter.
Yeah, I get the concept because have you played Indigo Prophecy or Fahrenheit, as the international name is.
No. Isn't Wolf Among Us the same kind of concept too?
Oh, yeah, it's the same concept, but like, I mean, there's a lot of games that are very story-driven. Like, Indigo Prophecy is the same company make Heavy Rain, and I actually need to play Heavy Rain. Fuck, that's what I need to play because I got the remaster for PC.
Ah,
Yeah, it comes with Heavy Rain and Two Souls, where it had Ellen Page in it, but it wasn't like Ellen Page. But Quantum Dreams.
Two Souls was the Ellen Page game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it had Ellen Page like in the game, but color Ellen Page.
Yeah, everybody thinks that was her in
Last of
Us, and it's like, no, that's not Ellen Page. They actually went to a lawsuit because those two games dropped within 6 months of each other, and the advertising for each of them made people think that Ellen Page was in Last of Us, and her game was like very, very less well received. Like, way less people played Two Souls.
No, it's
because people love Ellen Page.
People love Ellen Page. It's really weird how much people love Ellen Page in my head, but she is like a decent. Like, I think so.
I think
her. It's fun to like
out,
her,
right?
Yeah. They're homosexual.
Yes, she is, and vegan.
And vegan.
Wow, double downing.
Yeah. So
only one kind of tuna for her.
I don't think these special are
tacos every day, not just Tuesday.
Why? Are you warding bad spirits? Anyways,
are you burning me in your house?
No, this isn't. I'm not burning you in
incense.
I'm not.
It's not sage. Don't get so narcissistic, Bob.
I mean, if you use sage in your house and you burn it, it actually naturally disinfects the room for 48 hours from germs.
That sounds like a tall tale.
I gotta buy some sage.
Looked it up in multiple sources.
Oh, okay. And you really love leaning into your... Anyways, moving on.
Moving on. What if...
Got a shield.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, loudnbrown.
Oh! You mean, what have I been playing?
I guess. I don't give a fuck what you...
Cookie Clicker! Woo!
What is that?
I'm in the trillions now. Now there's warp holes and worship temples, and you can buy a bingo building for the grandmas that cook your cookies to sit in. The game gets so wild. It's anybody that wants to kill time and just leave it on their counter, on their browser while they're doing stuff and check in like once a day. That game is bananas. It's the strangest.
Are you playing an idle
ever.
click game?
Yeah.
Oh my god, why?
It's so much fun. It's the cookie counter.
Okay.
It's been around for like 7 years. And it's at the point right now where we have warp holes and rockets going to different places and whatever. I'm doing about 500 million cookies a second.
This on Facebook or
no? It's just on Google. It's a website.
Okay. I would never imagine you playing a fucking idle game. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's something that just is in the background. Well, so Alt-Shift-X, the guy that does all the Westworld and Game of Thrones videos on YouTube, for April Fools, he did the cookie clicker.
Whoa, let's go into here. You're playing Binding of Isaac.
What's going on here?
I want to see what happens. Is it showing it on live stream at all?
Yeah, I clicked it.
Oh, cool. Okay. I want to... Sorry to interrupt. I thought it was
that London?
Sneaky.
London's in the house! London!
That's not London. It's Sage trying to play Binding of Isaac.
Oh, I see. Okay,
We'll
anyway.
in the background.
Other than Cookie Clicker, I've been playing COD VR, which is called Warzone.
Yeah, Warzone.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get used to it. I tell you what, we raided this like not very popular area, and I got something called the Oceanographer Sniper. Holy cow! That gun is amazing.
Does it take down whales?
No, it's bright blue and green.
Does it club baby seals?
It kills anything that even touches the water. It's a crazy gun.
Oh,
And I'm starting to like learn the epic guns that you can pick up and which ones are cool, which ones have sights that I like. I learned that I don't like iron sights. I like red dots, and I like holographics.
It's called easy point and click application.
Yeah. But I'm starting to learn which ones I like more. I learned that Semtex doesn't do me any good. And I do not like solo BR. I tried it last night, and it's not fun.
Not trying to be a man on these.
No, I like the tries and quads. Quads is a lot of fun because you could cover like a whole area perimeter.
It makes sense. To answer Matt, we're working with our producer to get the old episodes up, like on actually our platform. Speaking of which, we are at the 30-minute point. We're gonna take a quick break, and cut loud. Which is
continued.
Yeah. You've tuned into the Phoning In podcast, which is a subsidiary of Saltier Podcast, which is also a subsidiary of Downcasting Network. Yeah, I know. I'll plug the sponsor. I see you pointing and all that shit. We are a affiliate of the Downcast Network of 212 Studios out Westlake, Seattle, Washington. Thank you to people of Comcast Network, aka Keith Boogie and Bobby Stills. We also like to shout out to Voodoo Ranger, who during these times we can't have the Voodoo Ranger IPA on tap, but we still love you regardless because you'll feed us beer. Not only for the podcast, but for our other side project, which is Bonus Round, which you can see on the other side in the black and white on loudnbrown. It's our monthly fighting game tournament, hosted by Goon, essentially, and we'll show up and I'll spill a drink on you. It's tight, and I'll knock your drink out of your hand because and then I'll try to say I can play fighting games and get my ass whooped. But we'll be there. As soon as COVID-19 comes to a head, and then we get to body it. Right now, gonna have to keep social distancing at an all-time high. But you can hear us on our podcast syndications of iTunes,
Spotify,
SoundCloud, and maybe Stitcher.
Google Play.
Google. Well, I said podcast. Podcasts were.
It's not on Google Play?
On Google Podcast.
Different.
Different. Right branding versus wrong brand. Stay on brand, Loudbrown.
Word.
On brown. I said on brown. Anyways,
on bronze.
On bronze.
Make sure you're staying brown.
Yeah. So what I would say is right now is Loud Brown with Call of Duty. Like, what do you find threes better than fours, or fours better than?
I like fours because I'm still bad at the game, so as much backup as I can get, the better. I'm just noticing that I could see Sage playing games now. This is adorable.
I know, right?
But no, I like it. I am the psychopath that does rocket launchers and shotgun stuff, and everybody else is better at snipers and actually like collecting contracts and stuff. But when someone's there, I'm basically cannon fodder. I run out there and draw the damage, and then they, revive me. Or
they bail you out of jail. Have you?
I've been doing really good at the gulags.
Really? So
what I do is I throw frag to the right, and then I skip left, and I shoot the flash grenade. Bah, 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 and that combination usually gets me. Because they see the explosion and run away. and they come right to me. I'm like, pop, flashbang.
I need to play a game with you.
Yeah, I'm bad. Don't get me wrong. You've played shooters with me. I'm still bad, but I'm a sneaky sumbitch.
I had our friend Sean Park tell me that I play really good when I'm drunk, like stupidly good.
Yeah, you do that in most games.
I never thought I actually was like a decent player, and like when I'm drunk, I'm not really caring at that point. I'm just like around, and he's like, "Are you like really good right now? You're usually like shit when you're like at other times. Like, what's different?" I was like, "I'm fucked up right now." He's like, "Word, yeah. You should do that more often." I'm like, oh, "That's
You like my spam musubi?
Am I so scary?
very cute."
It's a pillow.
No.
Oh wait, what have you been playing, my dude?
It was an interesting 2 weeks without a piece, or like I would say 7
1
days
week.
without a piece. Like it was like a week and a half without a piece. It was fucking terrible.
Fire bodies.
But I made progress on Red Dead Redemption 2, which I left for dead. I had my PC. I stopped playing. I bought Animal Crossing. I wanted to see what the hype was, and then realized I could. I don't know if I love it yet. It's what it is.
Have you had to deal with a lot of turnips?
No, right now I'm dealing with the Easter shit, and then now I got the like stick to. So I got that. I played Call of Duty, obviously. When I found out it was free to play with this go around, I was like, all right, I'll download it. And then
same.
Yeah,
I was off for a while because I was like, they're not getting any of my money. And
yeah,
they were like,
and they
free to
still
play.
won't.
I'm like, okay.
But what's interesting is a Call of Duty game is cross-platform.
Yeah, that's a big win. Blizzard, get your shit together. You're losing out.
Well,
People want
it's not just Blizzard. It's just game communities in general, game companies in general need and the value. Yeah, there's going to be a very unfair advantage with keyboard mouse versus. But I'll tell you what, I can keep up on a controller. There's very situational things I can't win.
Map knowledge and game sense are the most important, and then when you get to that upper echelon, then accuracy and clicking heads becomes more apparent. But especially for BR, like a lot of that is survival and environment awareness. Once you're in the shit, it depends on who found the other person first. It's not fair. It's never fair.
Oh.
It's who reacts first.
It's
whereas in
opportunistic.
TDM, with all the respawns, it is like both of you jumping on each other at the same time, and whoever's fastest wins. That's different, you know?
Yeah.
That's a totally different situation.
Yeah, so, you know, it's very interesting that COD allowed crossplay, but it's only for their benefit to me. It really is the smartest move of video.
They are taking over. I don't even know any. I know all my friends jumped off of Apex.
Apex is trash. Get out of here.
When was the last time anyone played Apex?
I played Apex within the first two months before I was like, all right, this is garbage. I don't care anymore. It's done. But I still know people play Apex like pretty consistent. And to be honest, let them have fun. I don't care.
It's a strange game
because it's trying to be Overwatch and PUBG. It's trying to be.
Oh, Matt Slots is chipping away at Borderlands 3.
Finally uninstalled Frostpunk. Alright, so you want to give yourself some sort. I get it. I got you.
What the hell is Frostpunk? Explain to the maniacs.
Frostpunk is a single-player RTS game, so if you're familiar with your Craft or any of those Command & Conquer kind of RTS game, real-time strategy, where the game is always constantly moving, but you have to like build fire and survive the conditions that. Frostpunk is a game where you have to. What's the best way to? It's an RTS, but it's also like SimCity, so you have to like make sure that you as a leader of a city can get your nation out of essentially a ice age. So the Earth goes through an ice age, and you have to survive it, and you become mayor of the.
Ooh.
And you got to survive the ice age.
Is that M-A-R-E? The mayor.
Mayor. No, it's M-A-Y-O-R.
Oh,
Fearless leader.
that was a Sonny and Dillis Philadelphia reference. I'm
Yeah,
just
right.
being
a dummy. But yeah, that game's fucking hard because if you play these new recent games where they want to treat it like lifelike, I don't know if you played This War's Mine or Mine, which is a RTS / Metrovania kind of survival game where you're a person trying to survive a war-torn city. And so you have to, like, make a shelter out of a burned out, like, cratered in, like, shelter. And then you have to go into the world and, like, rob people and, like, be very cold calculating. And that game has really horrible but realistic, like, kind of conditions where, like, oh, you just robbed an elder couple, and they're gonna die because you robbed them. You get depression, and you can't go out and be effective. It gets really fucking crazy with the conditions and atrophies for the player. So, something to think of with those kind of games. Frostpunk is no different. The other one is that I've seen is They Are Billions. They Are Billions is...
Oh, I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same concept as Frostpunk, but in terms of RTS single player. But the Onslaught is you have to survive a zombie apocalypse. So you have to, like, basically, if you just didn't like playing PvP on StarCraft, you just play these games, which is to keep your base alive and survive the Onslaught, that game. And then I tried to play a Halo 1 co-op campaign with my brother in Germany, and I think we made through mission 2 on Legendary.
That co-op is pretty dope, I must say.
It brought back a lot of memories playing, like, co-op and Halo. So
that was 20 years ago?
Yep.
Damn.
Like that. Whenever the Xbox original came out, I remember Halo co-op was great. So,
yikes.
And
then trying to play co-op or playing Halo PvP is fucking weird. It just doesn't play like any of the other games you've.
No, I know. It definitely is like, you know, they try to strip down the shooter into making it easy enough for a console because, you know, that was the first game to really, really try to bring the PC experience to the console. So, you know, GoldenEye was a baby step, and then Halo really brought it home.
It really did. It really did. And now we just see these constant evolution shooters trying to push the envelope and but
it
always comes down to, like, Call of Duty, Battlefield. I think those are the really two that are, like, the main archetype.
Yeah, sure.
Like, you got Destiny and, well, I guess Halo would be another archetype. I'll give it.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. Not
Overwatch? Your favorite game ever?
Overwatch is not a shooter. It's fucking trash. Always be trash. Never be anything more like.
The funny thing is, and I keep saying this, Sagebell, if AV ever played Overwatch, I'm sure he would be psycho good at it. That's the funniest thing about it.
I don't do enough Adderall for that.
That's the thing, like, there are, like, ex-COD players that play this because they say it's easy.
It's easy in the sense that you get to have power-ups to, like, wipe the board. I'm not good at that that mechanic. I'm good at neutralizing people. Counter-Strike, Unreal Tournament, to a point. Like, I'm used to those where the skill is to point and click, not play the map or play your ability.
That's definitely that game. It's definitely more, it's MOBA-esque that way.
It's a MOBA game.
That said,
it's not a shooter. It's a MOBA game.
other than the games that we're playing, I don't know if you've logged into any of your gaming consoles or PC and noticed what everybody else is playing, but Final Fantasy VII Remake took over this week. So many people have played it. It's bananas. So success to Square Enix, good for them. I don't know what kind of marketing was different than 15. I didn't hear anybody talking about 15, which I was hugely big into.
Well, they have a cover of the Smashing Pumpkins as their marketing. I thought was absolutely trash.
Someone covered which Smashing Pumpkins song? The world is a vampire.
That one.
Oh my god, who covered it?
I don't know, but it's fucking trash cover.
Bullet with butterfly wings? I guess because of Sephiroth?
That, I guess Sephiroth is a angsty goth. And I've never played Final Fantasy VII, so I couldn't tell you anything.
Oh, okay. Well, in other news... Wait, are you still making noise, AV? Okay, no, you're good. It sounded like you cut off at the end, but never mind. Other than that, apparently a NASCAR driver got fired because he N-bombed on stream.
Oh, good.
This is Kotaku reporting, and NASCAR racer Kyle Larson N-bombed during an event hosted by the esports iRacing podcast on Twitch and eNASCAR.com. He has been suspended by NASCAR proper, not just eNASCAR. He got suspended by NASCAR. Yeah, by both. That's bananas.
Oh, well, I mean...
You can't be using those big words.
He's been a racer for a while. He should... Like, okay, they have rules within, like, racing. In your car, you can't curse or you'll get fined. So if he's going to drop that kind of word, of course he's going to get dropped. They have rules of that in, like, regular NASCAR.
Can't drop big words. It's not allowed.
Yeah, so, some other stuff, news-wise, and then also apparently Alienware's making a 1 millisecond 240 hertz G-Sync compatible IPS gaming monitor. Does that sound like bullcrap?
Let me guess. Is it like $800 for like a 27-inch or?
It is $394 for a 25-inch.
What a weird fucking number.
$394.99. Now, I don't understand this, but what the hell is G-Sync?
G-Sync is so in video games, mostly for PCs. If you do not have VSync enabled, it's what that's supposed to do is it's supposed to create a buffer where if you start whipping the fucking mouse around and try to like blur and like do reactions, computer specifically, it's supposed to prevent screen tearing. And you can see screen tearing if you like fucking move your mouse all crazy. This is mostly for first-person shooters in that aspect. VSync is like the proprietary version of VSync. They charge an extra $80 essentially if you say, "Hey, this monitor is G-Sync enabled." The equivalent right now is AMD FreeSync, which is generally accepted on most monitors that don't want to cater to that gamer bullshit. So AMD has that market. But what's interesting is AMD FreeSync monitors that say they're FreeSync like compatible. NVIDIA has now allowed AMD FreeSync monitors to be a part of their G collective. They don't get all the bells and whistles, but they do the bare minimum, which is like prevents. And to be honest, not a big difference. I don't really see it. I'm not that kind of person. Those are for the people like Saverings, who has to brag about numbers and tell me that he can see 120 frames per second, which is physically impossible.
It's impossible, especially as a... I don't know why he doesn't understand where you're coming from as a person of film and video, and he doesn't trust that you know your shit.
It's not even just film and video. For what I do for my job, I have to know a lot of things about frame rate. in a broadcast setting and in a computer setting, how it's interpreted by people eye-wise right here. I don't know why I'm pointing, but
Yeah, but he's also not like you and me, where we come down to the brass tacks of playability. It's like the graphics could be garbage, but Street Fighter needs to have the right gameplay. It could look awful. I don't care. As long as the characters move with the right frames and it doesn't lag, like that's what matters.
yeah, like it comes down to the smoothness of gameplay. And like for me, I will always say Tetris is the #1 best game ever to be created. Period. And like,
why? Because it's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Oh, it's the perfect game. It's the perfect game of counting the player against a specific set of criteria and rules. And if you want to be competitive,
they're set and tried and true rules that you know. Okay. I get that.
But,
so the monitor, whatever. But last little update, because I didn't realize what time it is.
Yeah.
I want AV or Sage, if you know about this game. What the hell is Vigor? And why season 3 has a trailer? And why is that a big deal? I've never even heard of this damn game.
Vigor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks like a gnarly shooter.
Okay, no, I know what this game is.
So what's the deal with them?
I forgot, but okay. Matt Stott said, I forget, but does Saltier have a Discord been game night with drinking with y'all at some point? Guess what? This broadcast is brought to you by Discord and our private Discord server. And this feature that we have going on right now is only available in beta to the top 5%. Even though we have no one on our Discord besides the usual suspects. But if you want to do a Discord night, I mean, maybe next week we'll just play a video game for an hour. We might as well have some content, even though that's not podcasting worthy. But we can probably figure something out.
He works on Monday nights.
We'll just do what Sage is doing and talk
while she plays
while we're playing games. Having you talk about just games in general over Tarkov would actually be kind of funny. Because you'd be like...
It's fucking frustrating, because I'll be like, you need to shut the fuck up, I need to hear people. You need to play, like, relaxing games like this, but I know about Vigor, which is an Escape from Tarkov-esque game. So Vigor
like, really hardcore physics?
Not physics, but it's dealing with scavenging and surviving. So, like, you're playing these looter shooters that are taking that concept to a higher level. And this has kind of been hitting news because it's been on Xbox for a while, and they're now porting it to the Switch, which I think is a very interesting PC port that I've seen. But essentially, I have people who've been playing the game. It's a combination of DayZ, a survivalist looter shooter mod, and Escape from Tarkov, which is survivalist mod. But it's a little bit easier in the sense that the game is shot in third person versus first person, and it deals a lot of synergy around the immediate players that come in. I think it's like max 8 to 10 players on a map, and then you like duke it out essentially. And the goal is to get your resources back off the map. So it's been a very interesting game that I've read on, but since it's not on PC.
I have the stream in a watch party too, so I was just saying hello to my favorite little designer.
Oh, so you're trying to scam and scab views. It sounds like scabbing views.
Nah, it looks like the views stay the same between both the share and the regular. Just you don't see the comments.
Okay. Yeah, but anyways, Vigor seems very interesting if you're into those type of hardcore games where you hate yourself as a person and you like stress. If you like being in toxic relationships where it's an on and off thing, Escape from Tarkov is your game. Let me tell you.
I heard it's rough. I know. But by the way, the Echo Base is interested in I think they want to play Tarkov with the goons.
They want to fucking get their nuts kicked in? Oh,
they want to play Tarkov, baby. Hit them up.
Oh my god, they don't want that.
Well, you know they play shooters. They've been playing shooters for a while. And now they're all like fancy tech boys.
That game is fucking terrible.
Yeah, but also, Matt is Swagsies is a good
Wait, Swagsies
player.
wants to play Escape from Tarkov?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my god, I'll play Escape from Tarkov with him, and then I'll tell him this is nothing but sadness, depression. That's all that game is sadness and depression. Just barely.
So starting off with sadness and depression, it is Seattle time.
Yeah.
A minute to go, so we're gonna do closing statements, and we're gonna start with Sage Bell.
Yep.
Hello there.
Fight your boss, and then tell us your last word.
Oh, my boss is on the other end of the screen.
Get to moving. Get to boss. Get to boss.
Working slowly. Well, stay home, stay safe. I guess if you need to wear a mask, wear a mask. Are we doing that now?
I have a sweatshop worker, aka my grandma makes masks.
Mm-hmm.
I have a nice black mask. Actually, I'll model. Oh shit! I hit the mic. I'll model it for you guys, but keep continuing.
And if you have no money, but you still have your internet, get all the free games, bitches.
Yeah, for people who haven't been paying attention to what game companies have been doing, sorry, Sage, I'm cutting you off. But
oh, did he go? Okay.
Yeah, you cut out for a second, buddy.
Oh, sorry. To cut Sage off for a second is there's some game what do you call them? Game syndications? Like what do you call Steam? Game publisher?
No.
Game distributor. Game
platform.
Distributor. Game platform, game distributor. We'll say game platform for Sage's clarification. There are some game platforms out there who are just giving away games, and one of them is I was downloading games earlier today. Epic Games. Epic Games is giving away games for free. This coming week, Just Cause 4 is gonna be for free.
Wow.
Ooh.
So if you're interested in like a nice sandbox game to like kill some time, Just Cause 4 by midweek Wednesday, your time, wherever you are in the world, get a game for free if you just download Epic Games and install it. No, you actually don't have to install it. You just have to say you bought it, but it's going to cost you $0. But Sage, continue.
Nice. I have more to say. Oh, I guess follow me on Instagram, SageBell_model, Facebook, same thing, Twitter, Twitch,
That's a good picture.
Patreon if you feel like it, Sage Bell.
All right.
And I guess to the person we see the least amount of the one with the fro.
Don't make it a color issue.
Maniacs. This is Loud and Brown. Incognito. This is Bank Robber Loud and Brown.
Reach for the sky.
Reach for the sky. I'm at Loud and Brown on Twitter and Instagram. And everybody, be safe. I hope to frickin' everything that you didn't go to church yesterday like a dum-dum, because that's how you catch it. So many people went. What the hell,
are you kidding
man? Me? Yeah, hella. South, there are people in Louisiana and Alabama and Florida that held church services for Easter. Just hundreds of people.
No social distancing whatsoever.
Zero.
They're all getting COVID right now. COVID-19.
They're all getting it. And guess what? Their states are going to be the laxest with the laws and stop the social distancing rules. And they're going to start traveling and visiting us and infecting all of us and making this last till July. So I really hope that doesn't happen. Be safe, and the thing that people forget is like stay healthy body, healthy mind, eat well and exercise a little bit, and play Tarkov because it won't give you anxiety at all. Zero. It's super easy and you're not going to get stressed out at all.
It's like playing Minecraft. It's like you just relax. You just relax through. It's fine. You'll get shot at every once in a while. It's whatever.
And I am at Loud and Brown on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Gross Def on PS4. We'll see if Steam happens anytime soon.
Just turn your fucking computer on. It drives me nuts. It literally drives me nuts. We have so many games to give you, and you don't even give a fuck about turning it on.
I know.
No, you don't.
That is all. I'm gonna kick it to the Dark Prince of Delridge and
my
the
god.
Lord of the Soft Boys.
Fucking-
Lord of the Soft Boys, go!
I know. It just blows my mind that you just haven't turned your computer for over a year.
Also, thank you everybody from Voodoo Ranger
All right.
and Soundcast, whatever.
Oh wow, our actual syndication that publishes our shit.
Well, you're gonna do the outro. You're the host, so I'm not gonna do that outro yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll retain my host. This is your boy VonShady. You can find me on VonShady and pretty much everything. Play games. To be honest, you should be on one of these multi-video chat platforms, whether it be Facebook Messenger, Discord, or you give your shit to the Chinese through Zoom. I don't really give a shit what you do, but make sure you're not giving your information to the Chinese because it's gonna get stolen by Zoom. But
so you said not to do. I mean, to do what you want, but to not do Zoom.
Don't do Zoom. Don't do Zoom. People will tell you.
We do not.
Don't do it.
We do not support Zoom.
I do not support Zoom. Your data ends up in Chinese servers, not in American servers. Keep it within the nation. But what I'm gonna say is, I know a lot of people are going crazy, whether you're working overtime at the essential jobs of our nation, which basically the self-service industry, that is groceries and delivery drivers and postal service. Keep safe. God bless America. Stay safe out there. Do what you gotta do to make your money. Now is a good time to make money. But don't
Sell
get
your
taken advantage of.
body.
Yeah,
Or-
get that Patreon or
That kind. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I guess if you don't want to go out in the world, but you're willing to show some little skin, maybe show you're in a little bathing suit area for some money. Go to
OnlyFans.
Pornhub, or Patreon. You can make a lot of money showing how small your dick is.
You
I think about
also
it.
don't have to show that much.
You don't. But guess what? People want to buy a lot of subscriptions to see those naughty bits. Whether
Are we
they're
plugging anybody with OnlyFans?
No, I don't condone that sort of adult behavior. That is on your own time. We are a PG.
Okay.
We are a rated R company, not an NC-17 company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we can still cuss.
But support your sex workers. Fine.
Support your sex workers.
It's good. Sex work is still work.
A crop will make it through this.
Boober Eats taken off.
Boober Eats.
And then what I'll also say is, play games with friends. Sometimes you don't want to play games with friends because they're fucking jackasses. But for the most part, play games with friends. It's the best way that you can socially stimulate yourself if you're not going to do this video chat shit. Or have watch parties. Watch parties are tight.
They are. Pretty fun.
I will hold a 90-day fiance watch party where we'll watch international fiancés to be try to acclimate to America's culture shock standards.
Good God.
We are brought to you in part by Voodoo Ranger. I haven't had a Voodoo Ranger in a while because
We haven't been in the studio.
I haven't been in the
Derek's
studio.
drinking Voodoo Ranger.
He's
Yeah.
drinking something.
No, I'm
Drinking-
drinking.
Oh,
Chilling.
shilling. I
Drinking
saw the
shilling.
skull. I saw the skull.
We want to say thank you to our sponsor for still sponsoring us in this time of chaotic crisis. Even though we can't have the drinks, we still support you regardless. And thanks to in part by Soundcast Network, who let us do this shit and put us up on the podcast various networks, which is iTunes, Google Podcast, and SoundCloud. So if you don't want to watch this video bullshit where we make horrible references to say, hey, look at this cool shit, you're not going to get that on the podcast. But guess what? You get to listen to our sexy voices. Maybe get moist. I'm getting moist right now.
Getting moist.
This is a moist round. People who got moist in them, bring your cups up.
Top.
Get your moist on. And with that, stay moist. And have a good evening. Take it easy, maniacs.
That was a successful podcast, my friend.